Have you ever known someone that was so detail-oriented that they would take 2.5 years and over 500 welds just to make a bumper? Neither did I, until I met John Webb in this 52 Henry J. What a cool guy. Let's go meet him.
Just about every bit of the body work, the frame work. I built most of the 90% of the frame and did all the body work on it, welded, fabricating, just about everything. You got to basically start from scratch. John Webb. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee.
And you're kind of a car guy, right?
Oh yeah, I've got a couple under my belt.
Now, what is that behind you, year, make, and model?
1952 Henry J. Vagabond.
Okay. It didn't always look like this, right?
Oh no, no, it was a junk pile basically when I bought it.
Okay.
They started them back in 1949. Sears sold these cars out of their catalog.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you could buy them out of the catalog for $1,400. And they built these cars they built them on the assembly line for 3 years, and they didn't really go over all that good. They were too expensive for back in 1952 when they were buying them.
Compared to what else was out there?
Yes, what else was out there? Kaiser Fraser had a contract to build a car that would go haul 6 people, 60 miles at 60 miles an hour. And they got the contract to build this. And that's what started this. This doesn't even have a trunk on it. There's no trunk.
6 people?
6 people. It had a bench seat, and it's got a fold-down bench seat in the back that you can make a bed out of.
Were you always looking for something like this?
Well, I wasn't really looking for this particular car till I saw it, and I fell in love with it. It's so ugly, it's beautiful. So I just had to have it.
Yeah. Well, it certainly is beautiful now, that's for sure. Okay, so why the Henry J?
Well, I can't really answer that question other than it's just an odd piece of, it's an extinct car. They don't make them anymore.
When was the last year they made them?
54.
54, okay. Now, did you say that it was just basically the only original parts on here were the 2 frame rails? Is that what you said?
That's all I used. That was all that was left of the car. The rest of it went to the dump.
And when I first got here, you also said that like it's nearly impossible to find parts, right?
Oh yeah, they're obsolete, just about obsolete.
So if you couldn't make it or you couldn't find it, you had to make them.
Basically, yes, that's exactly right. I put a floor pan from the firewall all the way to the bumper on this. Every piece of it.
Okay, what is your favorite thing about this car?
The uniqueness of it, it's rare, but the motor, I think it's it's advertised as a 383.
383, okay. What were some of your biggest challenges when you were building this?
Oh, attaching the new clip front end on it. You have to get all that just perfectly level, square and straight, or it won't track right.
Okay.
The front and the rear end both have to be in line.
Now, I also heard recently that the front bumper is from a 69 Camaro, is that right?
Two 69 Camaro bumpers that I have cut, chopped, and channeled and repaired, and it's got over 500 welds that I filed down with a file. 2.5 years. But
just for the bumper? Just
the bumper alone, and I had to make the jig for it in order to make it work, and it fits, as you can see, it fits perfect.
So I'm sure, I would imagine that you love to tell people that, because some people might just think that it's just the bumper that came with the car.
Yeah, you know what? I've never had anybody mention anything about that bumper.
Well, they're gonna know now.
Okay, this is this is the jig that I used to make this bumper here with. This is the same contour as this beginning piece here. Uses 269 Camaro bumpers and chopped and channeled them, and it's got over 500 welds that have been hand filed.
How did you find the car? Or where did you discover it?
Just riding around the neighborhood. We just moved in this area, and I've got another car, a T-Bucket, that we were riding around in. And on the weekends, my wife and I used to yard sale in it. And we were riding around and saw it in that man's yard, and we just kept checking back with him and checking back with him. Finally, we got him found him out in his yard and drove into his yard and almost in his garden.
So you pulled in his yard in the T-Bucket?
Yeah, in the T-Bucket. Of course, that caught his eye, and he's kind of freaking out. And I said, I want to buy that car. Oh, I don't know. My son's named Henry. It's named after this car, and he was going to help me build it when he got older. And we ran out of money, and you know, I'm going to sell it to you. So that Friday I bought it, and it's been here ever since.
First saw it, is this what you had in mind for it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Most of them they build gassers out of. They
Yeah.
put just like Bob Williams got. But this is, I wanted something down on the ground, and I wanted something I didn't have to wax.
Okay. How about some specs here? So we know it's a 383. Do you know what kind of power we got?
383. It's got a 700 R4 transmission. I've got a positive traction rear end from Strange under it.
Okay. Is it fast?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's quite fast. I have to drive it with respect. Believe me or not, I've had it at its best, and it's a little too much for an old man.
Too much. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I mean, I can imagine the thing weighs more.
It just spins.
2,500?
It just sits there and
Yeah.
burns the tires off.
2,500 pounds, maybe?
Yeah, I never had it weighed. I'd like to find somewhere to get it weighed.
Yeah.
I'd like to know.
We should try to pick it up. What is your best memory from building it?
Oh boy, the wiring. That is a challenge.
Yeah.
And it takes you know, you can build metal. Wasn't an electrician when I put this thing together, but you learn a lot about cars. And this is the first thing I have built a car. I built a car myself, and it's a mind-boggling.
Well, I think you should be very proud of yourself. I mean, when you first opened the garage door, I was like, I mean, you sent me pictures, but in person, it's fantastic. So how long did it take you, or how many hours do you think you have in the whole project?
Oh gosh. I know I've got at least 10 years just in hunting down parts and pieces for this car. It's just some of these, like this Vagabond emblem. It's took me 4 years to find this, and it cost me $350 for two of them. And they were still in the casting. They had never been from the factory,
Wow.
never been filed down. And I got a buddy of mine to file it down and took it to Leonard Plating, and they plated them for me.
So how often do you drive it?
At least once a month. I go to most shows around here, Good Guys, the Triple Crown Rotting. Did go to a couple other local shows around here close. But,
Okay. Those wheels look interesting. Is there something special about them?
those are, and back in the early, mid-70s, these wheels were real popular. The American Racing Mag. Got these from a good friend, Randy York. I bought these online, and he has narrowed an 8-inch wheel for me down to a 5-inch wheel. And these are one-of-a-kind wheels.
How the hell did you do that?
He's a machinist.
Okay.
He's a good guy.
If you were going to do this all over again, knowing what you know now, What would you do differently?
I would keep it a lot simpler.
Yeah.
I'd just make it just something to drive and not worry about all the luxury items.
Last question here, unless my producer over there has some more. It's the last question I always ask everybody. Would you sell this car?
If the money was right, I probably would have get my age the way I am right now, but it would have to be on up there.